328 with Travis Howard in the 318. Richard Wood's going to be in the 398. Matt Samodi in the 314. And running out the field, it's going to be Sean Jones in the 385. Moto for Kids. All right, as they circulate around here, pull that awesome Can-Am. So after qualifying, Carson Smith, of course, in the points lead now with 325. Shane Prescott, he's got 317. 291 is going to be Travis Howard. Sean Jones going to be at the 227. So that's the way the points shook out after qualifying yesterday for today. And the auto battery says green, green, green. So Smith and Laugh, let's see here. We've got them up front. We got the Desert Buggies in the back. That's going to be, of course, Carson Smith there, the Kennedy Racing. Jeff Laugh right behind them. Prescott, Howard, Woods, Samodi, Jones. Followed by Kevin Streety. And how cool it is that Madison Everts, who's got both his son and daughter racing. That's so cool to see. We'll see Ezra, of course, in the Pro Buggy a little bit later. So it's Smith, Laugh, Prescott, the top three, followed by Howard, Samodi, Woods, and Jones. Then you're going to have Kevin Streety and Madison Everts. There's 1677 Everts Racing. Of course, that is the Trust car also, the Desert Buggy. So down the front straight once again, it's going to be Laugh out front. Smith had an issue and went back to second as he battles with Prescott.
Old Faithful right there. Kevin Streety coming by.
How about first time here for Madison Everts? And Trust. I'm sure there's Ebco carbon fiber on that thing somewhere. All right, here they come around one more time here. Thinking of the lap, we're going to see that comp caution come out.
A great aerial view, too, if you guys are tuning in at home or through your smart device.
Or your computer, or your smart TV. Or if you have the implant in your brain, and you're being controlled. Too soon? Should I not told everybody? But how about that for a laugh to jump up front? Kyle Kennedy's been so dominant. I'm sorry, Carson Smith's been so dominant. And then Shane Prescott right behind him. Shane, of course, in a Kennedy racing car, what I meant to say.
All right, looks like we're fast approaching that midway point. We should be seeing that competition yellow coming out here very soon for our leaders. Your limited buggy, Joe Laff, Smith, Prescott, your top three with Howard, Samodi, Woods, and Jones. And Kevin Streety going to be leaving the 1600 Desert Buggy class over Madison Eberts.
Madison making her way by the line. Celebrity sightings down by the rail. Eric Meeks, Lake Adler chatting it out. There it is, the re-rack. So we'll see how Streety and Eberts to come back, tag the back of the field here shortly. As our beautiful Can-Am 6x collects the field here once again. So just a moment, we'll get going here with the second half of the race.
right, so we're back under green here with main event number 5, our limited buggy, 1600 Desert Buggy. Still, Joe Laff out in front with Smith, Prescott, your top 3, Howard, Samodi, Woods, and Jones, your top 7. And then in our 1600 Desert Buggy class, Eberts and Streety, your top 2.
Well, it's going to get a little racy here. This is going to get a little racy here for sure, as we see these guys come here in the second half of the race. It is open wheel, but some elbows might come out. You never know. Look at this. We got, it looks like right now, Smith and Prescott trying to chase down Joe Laff. Smith getting up there, looking at the inside of Laff. Here we go, side-by-side action coming out of turn number 4 over the hill. He'll have the inside line this time, Prescott. And Laff off the inside line coming to turn number 1. Took it right away from Smith. Smart driving there for sure as they come out. John, what do we got?
A great battle up in front right now, that's for sure, Dave. The unlimited buggy class not disappointing with these 7 drivers.
Low battery warning.
Just when Smith thought he had the move, he went side, toe-to-toe, wheel-to-wheel with Laff. Laff answered right back, taking that line away there. Prescott now trying to dive the inside of Carson Smith. Loses that momentum as they make it down into a final turn, brings them on the freight straightaway. They will see the white flag this time by. Great action. The folks at home are watching right now, as I believe Cam following these guys around the racing drone, staying up with the race.
Yeah, Laff been hanging tough all race long. Smith been keeping busy too.
There might be a new sheriff in town, John.
Certainly what it's looking like. Got to give it up for Carson Smith, though, man. Keeping him honest all race long.
Yeah, no mistakes. This will be the first time he qualified. He was second fastest qualifier yesterday, Joe Laff.
So it will look like this. Joe Laff, your limited buggy winner, followed in by Carson Smith, Travis Howard, Matt Samodi, Shane Prescott coming through, and Richard Woods, Sean Jones, and waiting on the 1601 of Kevin Streety and the 1677 of Madison Eberts to come on through. And there you go. That is going to be Streety taking home the win in our 1600 Desert Buggy class, and Eberts in tow here in that number 2 spot. So we'll get ready to get on down to the podium and get a word with our winners.
Well, we're going to go ahead and do limited buggy first. We'll get them up here. Joe Laff, Carson Smith, and rest of them up here. All right, here we are. Travis Howard, of course, in third place. We're going to go ahead and talk to him right now. And Travis, $100 gift card there to K&N because you got the sticker on there, so good job. Let's talk a little bit about this race here. I mean, you guys were all in there, and I know Shane Prescott was right in front of you before that, and you made that pass and got it just in time.
Yeah, you know, everybody out here, everyone's going so fast, and I'm kind of pulling up on the tail of it, and we're getting faster every race. I knew that if I could hang in there with all the tension and everybody points racing, and we got the Joker over here, it was going to be a tough race. So I knew I had to be right there. I executed my plan, but that was wild. It was a great course. Thanks to all the track crew, Great American Short Course. It's so much fun, family fun. Yeah, it was great.
You got some great sponsors and people behind you I'd like to thank?
Absolutely. First and foremost, Joey at B&R Buggy. That guy comes in clutch for me all the time, so I can't thank him enough. Mike Meehan, he keeps me dialed in. He's here right now, so that says what it does. And Jason Holes, you're the man. He got this thing steering really good for me. I really appreciate that, because in this car, if you ain't steering, you ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. Sophisticated Events, General Tire, K&N, F&L Racing Fuel, E-Power Steering, and California Deconstruction. Thanks to my spotter, Mikey Childress, Little Childress, Mom. Here we are.
Travis Howard, a great performance here in third place. Walks over that K&N gift certificate there. We're going to go Carson Smith, and boy, we got a fight underhand going with you two, watching back and forth there. Saw him, he got the lead early on. You got the lead back, you made a nice move, and then a couple turns later, he got you.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a window that I could have taken, and I ended up being able to take it, but then it looks like I left the window, and he was able to get it back, and then I wasn't able to find another one, so I just couldn't make it happen today, but yeah.
I mean, you guys looked equal on the speed parts. Just it looks like the changing of lines pretty much. He was taking the fast ones, right?
Yeah, we were pretty close. I feel like it was only a matter of, who made a mistake and when we were able to take advantage of that, but yeah.
Well, Carson, you got so many people behind you that make this program work.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother for working on the car, Donnie Smith Plumbing, AIC, Branson's Resort, Competitive Edge Motors, everyone else that helps me out. Thank you.
Good up for Carson Smith. And then Joe Laff was laughing all the way to the finish line on this one for sure, because you probably had fun, I got to say, working those lines, able to find that line a little bit quicker. You got past, you probably went, all right, I see what you did. And you got it right back, pretty much the same move.
All right, I got a little wide on that far turn out there and opened it up for him to get by that first time. And then I just tried to follow him. It's a lot easier to follow someone than be on your own. And then he made a little mistake and got by, and then I tried to keep it a little tighter where I was going too wide on the times before from watching him. So I learned a lot from watching him go, and then I really appreciate him leaving me room and running me clean. It'd be a lot different if you end up in the fence or something here. I've been there. I want to thank my wife and kids for coming out and helping me work on the car. My parents, Mark and my brother Jake. Competitive Metals always supported us forever. We haven't raced in a long time, but when we used to, they've always been with us. And Jimenez Racing Engines, that thing's sat in the garage for 6 years and it's still running real good. So thanks to everybody, and especially Great American Short Course for giving us a place to race. They put a lot of effort into this, and it's a really great series.
Joe Laff, everybody came on top here for limited buggy, but one more time, give it up for Travis Howard, Carson Smith, and Joe Laff on top of the box here in limited buggy. Well, we're going to switch it up here and go to the Desert Buggies. We'll go ahead and bring up Kevin Streety and Madison Eberts here. Well, it's great to see all the racing going on here, and family is everything. And Dale raced a lot of the pro buggy. Now Ezra, well, Madison, you joined the ranks here, and out there in that old desert buggy having a good time. I saw Pops are driving with you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. They actually raced that out in the desert last weekend and then gave me a chance to go race it here this weekend.
So you're bit by the bug of short course now?
Yeah, definitely. I'll take every chance I can get to come out here and race.
Well, it's all about seat time, really. What was your favorite turn of the track out there?
Probably turn 1. You can just, hold your speed through that turn, so it's probably the most fun coming off that jump.
Well, you get that speed up for the tabletop, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of fun.
Well, awesome. I know you probably got some people you want to thank for this.
Yeah, definitely. My whole family, my brother does all the work on all of our cars. My mom was spotting for us, so that was fun. And then my dad riding with me. And a little extra weight, but I think he gets me going faster because he's telling me to go faster. So maybe we'll try tomorrow with just me in the driver's seat.
Would he steal like 15 horsepower from you on that?
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
Okay. Give it up for this young lady. So cool to see. Another family affair. Madison Everts, I'm going to move on up here and get who's going to fill up the other podium spot here. Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, real good. This is fun. Lots of fun. Madison came out and helped us out, so we had an extra car in the class. It made the whole thing real fun.
Yeah, we're going to get Kent back out there with you.
Yeah, and somebody else to race with.
Well, I know it's always a good time there, and I know you probably got people to thank, and I know one of them is going to be $100 gift card there from K&N and AIM, so that's always pretty cool.
Yeah, it helps a whole lot. I'd like to thank Kent Lothringer for spotting for me, and everybody at Lothringer Engineer for all their help, and everybody at the Gas Series for all putting on the races, and it's real fun.
Well, give it up, Kevin Streety, everybody. Another great performance here, but once again, Madison Everts takes the second spot. Kevin Streety on top of the box. One more racing to go. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more racing here live from Glen, Helen Raceway, San Bernardino, California. Round number 7 of the Great American Short Course Series presented by Optima Batteries. We'll be back.